Are you sitting comfortably? I hope you're not afraid. 'Tis a wild and wintry night. An eerie silence descends. Suddenly, an unearthly crescendo shatters the peace. Springing from your bed, you rush to the door, frozen with horror. You behold a giant fist encased in chains.
And waking from his nightmare, the author, Horace Walpole, sprung to his desk and in a fever put quill to paper and began to write. The year was 1764, and his story, The Castle of Otranto, marked the birth of a brand new genre in English literature, the Gothic novel. Horace Walpole's novel took readers to the darker corners of the imagination, inspiring in its turn the twin peaks of Gothic fiction, Frankenstein and Dracula. And the setting for this fantasy dream was right here, Strawberry Hill in Twickenham, Walpole's famous Gothic castle. You can see from Walpole's very design of Strawberry Hill the roots of his horror story. Inspired by the medieval monastic buildings of the 13th century, he used the original Gothic designs to create his own Gothic castle. And in doing so, he's created the perfect country pile worthy of his illustrious ancestors. And he's created his own genre in architecture, the Gothic revival. And from the dazzling brilliance of the exterior, you're immediately plunged into a shadowy world of a medieval entrance hall, just as Horace designed it, wanting to take you on a theatrical tour. And as you ascend this marvellous cantilevered staircase, you can see the sort of fantasy world coming into play, this wonderful pierced Gothic tracery around the balustrades, on the newel posts, mythical beasts, and I really like this black tin lantern with the stained glass window depicting saints, because that one candlelight looks as if it's lighting this entire area, so it gives it sort of this sort of eeriness to it, but really it's a play on interior design, because up there this whole stairwell is in fact lit by natural light with these wonderful little 4 quatrefoils letting in the sunshine. And as I get higher, you can see on the walls, look, painted this wonderful trompe l'oeil stonework pattern taken from a tomb at Worcester Cathedral. It's just there to give a suggestion of what's going to happen next. There's a surprise at every vista, and Horace loved to take people on a guided tour. I absolutely love this house. It's a theatrical playground, a stage for Walpole to perform on to all of his friends. Now, whatever you feel about mock Gothic, what you have to understand is Strawberry Hill certainly delivers unrivaled access to both ideas and design. The house itself is a remarkable document with all of its correspondence and letters intact. Horace Walpole's cultural legacy lives on and will continue